Ladies and gentlemen, Six Big Stock Trader here from YouTube. In today's video, we're going to do a little price action review of internet computers. So let's get into this. So welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you guys are at in the world. We're going to start off just kind of looking at the weekly chart of ICP. So let's get that ready. You can see that we do have a green spinning top on the weekly, which is usually a good sign to see when we are looking at the reversal of momentum. Now, over the last 3-4 weeks, I've been talking about Fibonacci time sequence and how around July 5th, somewhere in there, was going to be a very important timing date for the market as far as reversals are concerned. So we're going to hop on over to the Bitcoin chart here in just a second. And if you're interested in learning about that, I will describe what I'm talking about on the Bitcoin chart. So this is great to see that we've got this spinning top here, because whenever we get these nice green spinning tops, it's usually a good sign that there is a reversal, especially on the higher time frame charts like the weekly. So what's going to happen if we do get a nice little price reversal here? Well, hopefully we are going to see ICP maybe come up and test this 50 moving average. What I'm really looking forward, though, to is to see this conversion line with the Ichimoku cloud start trading parallel to this baseline. That's what I really want to see, are these two lines trading parallel with each other. And then hopefully we will see a little bit of a rocket ship blast off. Now, we could see possibly like Elliott wave theory like this happen all the way up to the Ichimoku cloud. Really, I don't think that we're going to see these higher 20s to higher level dollar amounts for ICP if it gets that way or gets up that far until like this fall, October, November, somewhere in there. And this would almost be a blessing in a way, because right now this Ichimoku cloud is extremely thick, and for price action to try to break through this, it would be very difficult for it to do that. So if we can just kind of hold our horses until like October, kind of work our way up through this, and even if we came back down and fell on top of the cloud, it would give us a very nice bullish opportunity, or an opportunity to create a bullish pattern. I caught a lot of flack for what I'm about to show you guys here, but I am hoping that we could see some sort of inverse head and shoulders with ICP happen. Furthermore, we do have some very bullish things going on the charts with ICP as well when it comes to this miraculous falling wedge that is happening. So bear with me. And we do have a clean break of this falling wedge, so that is good to see. And bear with me one second while I get this thing all drawn up. So hopefully that this is going to be our time to really maybe move up to around this $30-ish level. Maybe we can form some sort of ascending triangle on the weekly chart or something like that to really kind of launch price to the upside through this Ichimoku cloud. So let's really study this at like a 4-hour time frame right now. There we go. Speaking of Elliott wave theory, we've got clear Elliott wave theory here to the upside. A very nice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we are looking to possibly get some sort of a retracement in an ABC, something like this, or something like this. Maybe an ABCDE pattern. Maybe we'll break out into some sort of flag or pennant or something like that. So usually when we see Elliott wave theory, there is this chance that we'll see Elliott wave theory in bigger spans as well. So we could really see price start to drive here. Not financial or trading advice, none of this is. But I'm curious to know if this top here is right around the 160.18. If I measure this to here, And looks like we came right up near the 161.8, which is an interesting sign. So watch this thing around the $6.48 level. Watch it around the $6.08 level as well. Really, folks, this is a good point for price to reverse if we fall underneath this $6.48 level. But it is what it is right now. So I do think that right now we need to just kind of hurry up and wait. Let's just look at this thing on a cool 12-hour chart. Okay, so on this 12-hour chart, we are possibly about to break through the Ichimoku cloud. And really, this thing has only been on top of the Ichimoku cloud, looks like once, twice, 3 times, 4 times in its entire history on the 12-hour chart. This thing's only been on top of the Ichimoku cloud like 4 times. So this will be number 5, and hopefully, I almost said this will be number 5. But hopefully this is going to be an opportunity to set up into an ascending triangle, symmetrical triangle, and start working our way back up. It does look like the conversion line went bullish here, so it started arcing up and price reacted violently. This is something I was talking about in my last ICP video as well. Looks like that played out beautifully. Let's just check out the daily for old time's sake. So we came right up to this 50 moving average, and now it almost appears that we are filling out some sort of symmetrical triangle or pennant or something like that. We've got a very thick Ichimoku cloud here, so I'm hoping that we could possibly see some sort of Elliott wave theory to the upside. Technically, you could count something like this in the cards, or we might be getting ready to see something like this occur as well. So it just depends really on the daily charts, folks. If we can break even partway through this Ichimoku cloud and land somewhere on top of this Ichimoku cloud on the daily chart, that would be huge. The last time we have cemented above the daily chart, last time we have cemented price action above the Ichimoku cloud on the daily chart was one time. This is absolutely unacceptable. So I think that right now, hopefully, we are going to see ICP really start breaking through. Now that they just had their hackathon and they're getting more exposure to viewers, things like that, I would highly encourage you guys to check out their ecosystem. Use some of their dApps. It's lightning fast, moves at web speed, and it's cheap. That's one of the reasons I love ICP. So with that said, let's hop on over to the Bitcoin chart. So here we are at the Bitcoin chart, folks. We've got Fibonacci time sequence really drawn up from this December 13 high all the way down to the August 2015 all-time low. Now, what this does, Fibonacci time sequence, is it's predicting when possible events could be happening going forward. So with that said, right here was kind of an anomaly. Sometimes sometimes time sequence is accurate, sometimes it's not. But with that said, it did predict a little bit of a run up around this time frame, which I'll give it that. Here it pretty much predicted the center of this bear market, which was kind of interesting. And here we've got Fibonacci time sequence once again. Really, when it comes down to it, we've got a very nice ABC corrective wave on Bitcoin. And we can see this by just throwing that up. Now, the big question here is, are we going to get this DE wave out of Bitcoin? Meaning, are we going to see something like this occur? My guess is, that either could prevail here. But my guess is that we come up and test this 50 moving average on Bitcoin. That is my guess. So with that said, this Fibonacci time sequence happens to land in a very interesting place. So bear with me. I'm going to delete this quick. And I want to make a couple interesting points as well. So on the daily chart, back in the day, when this 200 moving average crossed the 730-day moving average, that's almost where this time sequence arrived. Here we have a similar setup. 200 moving average crosses the 730-day moving average, almost right on time. And so historically, whenever price has dipped underneath the 730-day moving average, it's been an okay time as far as history, historical hindsight is concerned, to buy up crypto. Not saying that history is repeating itself or going to repeat itself, because it certainly doesn't in every case, but here we are underneath the 730-day moving average. So it is what it is. We got a symmetrical triangle squeeze in a breakout right now. So does this time sequence mean that maybe we're halfway through the bear market, or maybe that we're going to be seeing an upward swing? Nobody knows, but I think that there is a good possibility for something like this to play out, or something like this to play out. Some sort of inverse head and shoulders, or something along those lines. So it's going to be very interesting, to say the least, as to what exactly is going to happen here from here on out. But like I said, I will throw in the end screen some links to some videos that I'm doing, about some links to some videos that I've done, of the ICP ecosystem, if you're interested in learning more about it. I don't really have anything bad to say about it. It's pretty sweet. So we'll see you guys all on the next video. Peace.